Hello, I'm Shuli Ghosh in Doha. Here are the main stories on Al Jazeera. Sri Lankan President Mahinda Rajapaksa has won another term in office. The Election Commission says he's received almost 58% of the vote. His main rival, former Army General Sarath Fonseca, says he'll challenge the result. But one government minister has told Al Jazeera that Fonseca's supporters misread how much backing he really had.
These people, led away by their own mythology, were under the impression that the vote would be close. Living in Colombo myself, I'm afraid I too worried because Colombo, the elite, I'm afraid don't like this government. They were spreading these stories and I'm afraid they took in poor General Fonseca with their mythology, and he doesn't really understand that the vast majority of the people in this country are really sane.
Afghan President Hamid Karzai is pushing for a new plan to persuade Taliban fighters to switch sides. The scheme would offer cash, jobs and other incentives worth $100 million a year for 5 years. It comes as 5 former Taliban officials were removed from a UN sanctions list ahead of an international conference in London on Thursday. And Al Jazeera has also learned that separate talks have taken place in the Maldives between Afghan MPs and fighters linked to the Taliban. One of the issues being discussed was possible reconciliation with the country's government. The islands were chosen because the fighters said it was the only place where they felt safe. World powers are meeting in London to discuss measures to strengthen the Yemeni government. Religious and tribal leaders have called for foreign forces to stay out of the country. But according to a report in the Washington Post, Barack Obama has already approved secret military and intelligence operations inside Yemen. Human rights workers in South Africa are becoming increasingly concerned about the number of children trying to cross from Zimbabwe. Many are travelling in search of a better life and jobs in the run-up to this year's Soccer World Cup. But often they end up being subjected to abuse and sexual assault. And you can find the latest on all those stories and more at aljazeera.net/English.